Well, hey, friends, you may have heard that this Thursday, March 13th, a total lunar eclipse will be seen all across the United States, including right here in Central California. But, Christine, didn't we just have an eclipse like last year? We did, but that was actually a solar eclipse. Instead of the moon moving in between the Earth and the sun and casting a tiny shadow on a small portion of the Earth, this time the Earth is moving in between the sun and the moon, and now we are casting a shadow on the moon, which is why it is expected to change into that blood red color that we've been talking about. Basically, the same dance, but different tango. You know what I mean? And the best part is, you don't even need protective glasses to watch this thing. All right, now to the good stuff. So the eclipse begins here in the Fresno area right around 8:57 p.m. on Thursday. You're going to want to look toward the southeast sky, and it will eventually move into what's called totality. That is when the complete shadow of the Earth will be cast onto the moon. That is when it will look the coolest and the reddest, and eventually it will start to fade and ending completely by about 3 a.m. into the next day on Friday. So basically, the coolest part of this eclipse is totality. That is going to be around 11:26 p.m. and lasting all the way until about 12:31. It should pretty much look a little something like this. So see that reddish burnt orange color? That's pretty much what the moon is going to look like. So it's not as cool as a solar eclipse, in my opinion. Obviously, that is a much cooler phenomenon. It happens during the day, so it's a lot more noticeable to people, but still a really cool thing to witness if you can. Make sure that you set your alarms and also pay attention to the forecast because we are going to be right on the tail end of our storm system that will be coming Wednesday, Thursday, and even showery into Friday. So it might be a bit tough to see, but if we can get some clearing, it could be a pretty cool show.